sponsor here, it's Computex yet again. Of course, we're back here at the Colorful booth. So they have a lot of us in store. So they have motherboards, GPUs, keyboards, even accessories, SSDs. So let's break it down. So over here are two newly announced laptops from Colorful. You have the iGame M15 ORIGO and iGame M16 ORIGO. Now these two ORIGO laptops, basically the freshest announcement that we could get here at Computex. So it's Colorful's very first RTX 5070 and 5070 Ti gaming laptops. They're built full of aluminum, so CNC. Then it's finally interesting to see Colorful do a more serious and gamer-centric approach with their laptops. Of course, this sport an Intel Core Ultra CPU. We're not sure yet whether it's an Ultra 7 or Ultra 9 and the specifics of it because it really just literally launched today. I just received an email about the PR. So if you want to know more, go follow our website www.gadgetpilipinas.net. Let's move on to the next one. So over here is the GPU corner where you can see Colorful's entire RTX 50 series lineup. So right here we have the regular Ultra branded Colorful graphics card. Now you're probably familiar about the Ultra series, but Colorful has finally released the Meow Edition graphics card. Now it's COLORFIRE branding on it. So usually you used to get this card only in the PC sets, but it seems like since this is displayed, now Colorful is selling this exclusive Meow Edition GPU. Now over here is the newly released RTX 5060. NVIDIA just announced it earlier in its keynote. So it's our first time seeing this. They consider this an exclusive look. Now we should have reviews for this maybe after Computex because it's just our fresh card that's released. And now we'll go on to the highlight for the GPU, the Doom Edition. Now this is the highlight for the GPU segment of things. So alongside the RTX 5060, this was also announced in the keynote. So this is the exclusive Doom Edition graphics card. Almost every brand partner has their own Doom style, and this is Colorful's approach. So you have the base model of it is the Advanced Edition, but as you can see, everything's customized from the backplate, the color of the heatsink, the frosted greenish design, and you have a sketch here. So Colorful told me that they only produce 10 of these, so this is one of 10. We have no word yet on the pricing and of course availability since it's only 10 pieces. So let us know in the comment section if you're a fan of Doom and if you'd like to get one. Oh, it's heavy. Now for motherboards, Colorful has their entire range as well. So both Intel-based and AMD-based laptops. But of course, the products I want to highlight is the V860M Ultra Edition motherboard because I believe Colorful doesn't have Ultra branded motherboards yet, only their standard Vulkan, Advanced, etc. And of course, you have the Meow. So earlier you saw the Meow graphics card and now you have the Meow motherboard as well. Now, this is also branded COLORFIRE under Colorful. Now that you've seen the Meow and of course the Ultra motherboard and earlier the GPUs, if you're curious to see what the build looks like, let's go over to that area. Okay, so this is the full ultra white gaming setup. You have a custom mouse pad, you have their new release keyboard, which we'll get into later, and of course the whole PC. So earlier it was an 5060 ultra white. Now we have an RTX 5080 inside, and of course the Z890 iGame ultra white motherboard as well. And of course you have the PC case that wraps it up all together alongside the ultra AIO 360mm installed right here. And you also have a white power supply, so everything's ultra branded. And I think even the DDR5 memory module as well is ultra. Now we can't see the SSD, but it's probably ultra as well. Now let's go on to the meow 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 meow. Okay, so this one is probably my favorite part of the Colorful booth. This is the COLORFIRE Ultra Meow PC set. I mean, it's just cute. It's refreshing to see. You have the orange and white theme here. So Colorful told me that they're selling the PC setup as a whole, and they're also selling the peripheral set. So you could buy these two separately. And of course, the highlight is still the case because you have a customized case that looks like a Game Boy. So sorry for that. The case was just too good. I mean, if you can see, it's a feature. Now, it sports an RTX 5060 Ti like the one we showed earlier. And of course, the CPU inside is an Intel Core i7 14700KF. Now, we don't have word yet on the pricing, but of course, expect this to be available on the Philippine market. I mean, it's just something special. Okay, so with me here is the pinnacle of the entire Colorful booth. So you have the Neptune RTX 5090 graphics card. Now this is Colorful's flagship cooler. So you have the AIO positioned right here. But what makes this Neptune build special is that when you move here, you can see the cutout of the whole case. So the whole case acts as your cooler. This is an entire water block slash radiator. So you have the radiator over here, which also opens up. So we'll have a different cut later. So there's two radiators cooling the entire piece thing. And this is the exact definition of overkill. Okay, so over here is the iGame Shadow 2 White. Now this is Colorful's latest memory. So it's a collab between, I think, an artist, I'm not sure, or a game, because we don't really have any data except for these are the latest. So last year they showcased the Shadow, which is also over here. And of course, you also have the Meow DDR5 and Ultra DDR5 that we also showcased earlier on those builds. Now, that's about the entire Colorful booth write-up. If you want to learn more about Colorful's product offerings, we have articles already up at www.gadgetpilipinas.com. And there you have it for the Colorful booth. Now, those were the highlights that I personally wanted to test out and review. And of course, we do have some more Colorful products. And if you want to learn more about these products, we already have articles available at www.gadgetpilipinas.net. This has been Grand Sor. Peace.